Chapter 3.
Chapter 3?
Everything's fine.
Page 39?
The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
At least they both lived, you know? I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rolo get up to yesterday? Oh, Rolo had things to do, so I sort of poked around town. I set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. One for Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆 at the 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆𝑑𝑒. Delivery jam to Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆. Another for Mrs. Fratelli at the diner. Sounds good. Oh, and Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆𝑑𝑒. He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. There are some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. Alright, delivering jam to everyone. Just make sure Fratelli and 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆 gets the ones on top. No problem. Is that above us? I think that's above us. If it's above us, then you could just leave it. It's okay. I can't really do anything about that. Alright guys, there's gonna be some bonkings for a bit. Furry game? Well, sure, I guess. But yeah, just a heads up, people are renovating upstairs, so currently they are right above our room. Oh, I think it's done. Okay, we good. Oh, I lied. We not good. Whatever. Alright, off with you now. Is it too loud? Oh, it's kinda loud. Should I mute? Should I like pause for now until they stop bonking? Usually they stop after like a couple minutes. Alright. Should I do a Minesweeper pause? I think they're done. Alright. I think they're done. We're good. Off with you now while the day is still young. Alright, we going. So how you doing, Nakuma? What brings you here this good day? Hello, it's Juniper Hartford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. The simple matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well, we can meet tonight. Ooh, what is that? Ooh. Let's go. I don't think there's anything I need to do home. But let's go. Oh. Okay, sorry about yesterday. Roxy can be so annoying. But good news, no more boring chores for me today. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? So what did you find? Give me the dirt. Something happened. There was someone else there. What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it'd be aliens. No. Zombies? No. Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be? Rolo, I've got to deliver these into town first. We can catch up after. Oh, is it a whole thing? Oh my gosh, it's the bonking. It's okay. Is it loud in the street? Well, if it's too loud, I'ma mute. I'ma do a quick. Never mind. They stopped bonking. Oh, is it a whole thing? It sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. I'm not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of. What? Oh, meet me at Mission Control. Roger that, Space Cadet. Same. I was about to be like, oh, he got taken over by an alien because he doesn't know what the treehouse is. Oh, is this a path? Oh, it's not. Okay. Alright, we gotta deliver this over to Fratelli and 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆𝑑𝑒. Alrighty. We're going to... Here, is this my guy? Mr. Wilder, I trust you have time to chat?
Miss Valentine, oldest of Sharper Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine fortune. Had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Certainly. What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the paper.
I couldn't help but notice that the front page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about the silly festival. Well, yes, that is the news of the day, but there was no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed. I'm sorry, Miss Valentine. My readers are more so interested in the town's future, rather than any one family in particular. There was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the things going on of my family was the only thing this town cared about. Well, things changed, ma'am. And you know change is dangerous. If you finish that thought, I will make that monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy. What the heck? That's a threat right there. My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine. Did I give you the impression this conversation was finished?
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Well, good day, Mr. Wilder. Alright. I really don't know where I'm supposed to go. Anger from the past, mistakes not yet made, and a glimmering hope for the future. He carries them both in equal parts everywhere he went. Oh heavens, what a burden to bear. That part I don't really understand, but it's okay. Oops. Where's the person I need to deliver to? It's not these people. We're just walking around with this. This way, maybe? Oh, hello.
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples. More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
One apple? Hello? Eat.
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry. No bother, no bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see you have something for me? Yeah, Gran had some jam I'm supposed to give you.
He leaned in a bit further.
Jam? Yeah, the ones on top. She wrote your name on them.
Mr. Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
Ah, yes. The jam. Thank you so much for delivering this jam to me.
He reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luca a little wink.
Okay, I should finish my deliveries. Of course.
He leaned in for a final whisper.
Of course. Alright. Alright, I want to bonk the... I can't bonk the watermelon, guys. Not this time. Alright, where's the other person I need to deliver to? Is it here? Oh, last chance diner. Oh. Hello. If I could just be left alone, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh sure, sorry to bother you. It's just that Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. The truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I don't really think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Cut out for being mayor or for public speaking, both I suppose. I never really choose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family, for our legacy. That sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner. Hi, Mrs. Fratelli. Look at
She
you.
leaned forward and pinched Luca's cheek.
You're all skin and bones. Is your gran not feeding you? She is, it's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you and her used to help out in the diner. See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute, running around in your little apron taking orders. Sigh, the whole situation just breaks my heart. What happened with Eleanor? Break? I've got a feeling she's out there somewhere, yearning to be with you again. Few things in this world can keep a mother from her son.
Luca shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yes, let's see here.
Mrs. Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
They even have my name on them. How thoughtful.
She carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
Tell your gran hello for me, Luca. Will do. Nice, jam done. Alright, what else can I do?
Luca squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
Oh. Cool. So many of them. So many. Hello. I'm ready to help, Mama. Alright, little buckaroo. It's up to us to feed these folks while Mrs. Fratelli is away. I've got to deal with the inventory before I start cooking. Do you think you can handle taking some orders in the meantime? Yes, Mama. Alright, we taking some orders. Hiya, Roxy. Luca? I'm helping. Well, hopefully your work ethic will rub off on Rolo. What can I get you? I'm not really feeling like a burger. How about a chicken sandwich with bacon on top? Coming right up. I gotta cook too? Alright. Which one's chicken? I don't think I have a chicken sandwich. Is that chicken? With bacon on top? Is this right? Here you go. I call it the Love Me Tenders. Nice. Oh, nice, I did it. Alright, let's take another order. Aren't you a little young to be waiting tables? I'm just helping out. Ah, my father had me hustling when I was your age as well. Father always said, children are to be sails pulling a family ever forward. That doesn't sound very fun. There's plenty of time for fun. For instance, Father and I always make time to have lunch together once a month.
Luca glanced at the empty seat across from Gus.
Should I come back? Oh no, it turns out Father was just too busy to have lunch today. I'll just go ahead and eat alone. Oh. The silver lining is, without him around, I can have my usual. A nice stack of cold cuts topped with a pile of sloppy chili. Cold cuts with sloppy chili. I wonder if that's good. You think that's good? Is that chili? That looks like chili, right? This one? Alright. There you go. Here you go. Here you are. Cold cuts with steaming hot chili on top. I call it hot and cold. That's perfect. Thank you. Next order. Gazooks. They've shrunk the wait staff.
Jeff slapped the table and gave Luca a toothy grin.
How's your pops doing? He's been pretty busy these days. I know the feeling. Tell him that fishing rod he ordered should be ready next week, will ya? Sure thing. I've been in the mood for something sweet. You got a burger that can satisfy a sweet tooth? A sweet burger? Yeah, and top it off with some grilled cactus. What the heck? Grilled cactus? The heart wants what it wants. That is crazy. So candy with cactus. That is the weirdest combination I have ever seen. Alright, that looks painful, but if you want it, I'm not gonna stop you. At least you're taking your veggies, right? Here's your order. I call it the sweet and stuffy. Now that's a burger with bite. Cool, I did it. Looks like we're missing a few things. Why don't you run out and grab some more ingredients? Okay, I'll be back. Alright, I can't take everyone's orders until I get all the stuff, all the parts. At least there's like interactions for this too. I don't think there's anything else here, right? Alright, we will go deliver the jam to the weirdo guy. Hey Dawn. Yawn. Hey Luca, what's up? They got you on jam delivery, eh? Yup. Have you seen the new kid around yet? New kid? Yeah, came in from the big city. Her parents both got jobs here. But get this, one of them is working for William Kerr and Perennial Harvest, and the other is working for Heir's Valentine. And the Valentines represent Beacon Pines Pass. The Perennial Harvest has positioned itself as this town's future. Must make for some interesting dinner table conversations. I can imagine. That kind of sucks. Alright. We will go deliver the jam. Jam delivery. Anything in the library? Hey Kato. Good afternoon, Luca. Can I help you find something? Maybe, maybe not. Try me. There's been some weird stuff going on at the old warehouse Valentine. Can't I say I know anything about the old warehouse? But empty hives don't stay empty for long, huh?
Kato motioned to the book in front of him.
The more I read about bees, the more similarities I see with people. If a hive collapses and fails, it doesn't stay empty for long. A new queen will set up shop pretty quickly. So you're saying it would make sense for someone new to start using the warehouse. Nature abhors a vacuum. Interesting. Hello. Hey Jace. Oh hey Luca. Have you seen the new issue of 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆𝖑𝖘? Not yet. No spoilers please. It's awesome. It's a flashback. No spoilers please. We get to see how mild-mannered Henry Adams become. 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖑 man of space justice. Jace, no spoilers. Oh, sorry. My point is, you're gonna love it. Alright, Jace. Catch you later. Roger that, Space Cadet. I will continue holding my basket of jam. Hello, sir. Got some jam for you, Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖑𝖘. Luca, you seem chipper. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖑 eyed Luca for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? Oh, right. Usually, Juniper drops these off herself. I guess she's busy today. Anyway, this is my last delivery for the day. Oh, in that case...
snatched the basket from Luca.
I'll hold on to the basket until the next time I see your Gran. He just yoinked everything. What the heck? I don't like this guy. Oh, that's a new guy. New kid. Hey you! Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple. Me too. Why? How old are you? 12? Perfect. Follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you you ask too many questions? Just try to keep up, okay? What the heck? What just happened? Well... Same. Alright, we're going over there. Oh hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, we just hit it off. Oh really? Get this, his favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, so what's your new little friend's name?
Beck locked eyes with Luca. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luca Van Horn, nice to meet you. I'm Nellie and this is Ilona. We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luca a quick nudge.
Oh yeah, Beck told me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. So you both can stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh darling, we never doubted you. It's just that for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the probability of a stunted development doubles. Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nellie means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. This calls for a celebration. Luca, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Well, another coincidence. I actually already asked him and he said he would love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we would pick up some groceries. Wait, you two don't get into too much trouble now. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome? I owe you one. My moms are great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is a little cottage next to that big mansion place. Oh, okay. Wait, you live on the Valentine estate? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by their big creepy gate. Don't be late, or I'm back to square one on this whole friend girth. Great, see you there. That's a lot of reading this game. Meet back at the big creepy gate. Do I need to tell Gran though? Because I'm not gonna show up for Din Din. Oh. You can tell those jerks, it doesn't matter how many boxes they pile up, I ain't moving. Huh. Zzz. Can I run faster? I like just sprint across the whole map. Gotta tell Gran I'm not gonna be staying for Din Din. Where's Gran? Ah, whatever. Did I get any more thingy for fishing? Any more bait? Oh, I got a struggle.
Luca placed a sinker on the line. Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
Bottle. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man. Best leave that be. Takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around. Alright, cool. Alrighty. Oh. Alright, we're gonna go hang out with a new friend. Oh, who's this? Good morning, Geoff. Geoff? Geoff? Jeff? Geoff? What's so good about it? Another day further down the tube, if you ask me. Come on now, it's not all bad. The festival is coming up. Huh, the festival. Old man Valentine used to put on cockamamie shindigs all the time. I don't know what that is. And where did that get us? Well, it's perennial harvest putting on this one, and they're doing it for the whole town. As far as I see it, the difference between that old Valentine company and the new perennial harvest outfit.
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
Okay, Jeff. Is the difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana, but those are both garbage. Exactly. Same. Alright. We will be... Oh, hello there, little buddy. What brings you to this neck of the woods? Well, I was just wandering around a bit. Wandering? How wonderful. Children and their wonderful wandering. Oh, to be young. Anyway, I can't let you pass just now. Top secret business,
Mr.
Hathaway.
Kerr winked with a wry
That away.
smile.
That away? Ah, I'm just yanking your chain. Perennial harvest is just making a few
He gave
improvements.
Luca an energetic thump on the shoulder.
Better head home now. Our harvest awaits. Sounds good, I guess. I don't know, that guy's sketch, so like, I came from this way, so I have to go this way. Meeting my friend. My new friend. Who all lives in that house? Eris and Gus Valentine grew up there, and Solomon moved in a few years back. That creepy little kid in the vest? That sounds like the one. So just 3 people live in that huge thing? I bet a bunch of shady stuff happen all the time in a place like that. Not really, the Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring? Pretty much. What a waste. My mom said that it used to be way busier back before Sharper died. Before the foul harvest. Oh, that's like the 5th time someone mentioned this foul harvest thing. And you all use the same ominous tone. Eventually you're going to explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. We're going. Most kids would have just ditched me at this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up their work. Oh, okay. I think I can handle that.
Took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Okay. Here goes nothing.
Chapter 4. Dinner with the Moodwills.
Moodwills.
Ilona Moodwill was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love, couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
So Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma, over on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Beck, manners. It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. Like missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how did you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normally we'd have put more effort into dinner.
Ilona nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We aren't fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned that it's your favorite. I'm sorry, we were just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing. Beck. I'm sorry, Luca, this has us a little tired. Wait, I'm sorry, Luca, this move has us all a little tired.
Luca wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So Beck said that you moved here for work?
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
Ow. I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her their newest lead researcher of deep engineering. Oh. That means she replaced the old deep engineering leader. This makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy I get to make a difference in the world. Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Luca glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best, and some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. You swore you didn't.
Slammed her fist into the table.
Up.
Perhaps harder than she intended.
Oh no. Hey Luca, How about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rolo soon.
Luca glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Look, there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Almanac? Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around here.
Luca wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you all for the pizza. It was really good. I mean, it really was good. See you at the festival, Beck. He's gonna come. Wait up. I'll walk you home. Oh, am I reaching chapter 5?
Luca turned around. He knew Rolo could be prickly around new people. But Beck seemed cool. Rolo would warm up to her eventually. Probably.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble or break? Rumble. We'll do rumble first.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
You sure we can make it home before the storm kicks off?
Luca surveyed the roiling clouds.
I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll make a break for it. I'll just make a break for it.
At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Oh no. Yeah, you should just stay home. Care to recalculate those odds? Hurry inside, you two, before you catch a cold. A sleepover. Luca, Nelly will keep trying to reach your grandma on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest. I get to get my charms. Let's go.
Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it? Gum. Gum?
Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing the amounts of chewing. Chew that for 47 days.
Luca wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
It's weird, I know.
Beck looked down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you? Yeah, a little. But weird can be cool. Oh, radio. Oh, wow. Rolo and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse. Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation.
Luca flicked at one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Aw, shucks.
Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Pungent, oh no.
He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and all the Fairview Condors. Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Oh, sorry, was this from your old school? The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards. Some did flowers. And when they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. So you moved a lot. Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else. Those flowers could last longer if you put them in some water. That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Well, you do care enough to keep them, is all. Luca, can I ask you something? Of course. Oh my gosh, that jump. Dang, didn't that hurt? I'll be honest, that hurt more than I expected. Yeah, because you jumped from like double your height. But at least you look cool doing it. Yeah, that was a cool pose.
To watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? Well, Rolo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes. I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? It didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem.
Luca took a deep breath,
Oh no.
exhaling slowly.
I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? I guess I haven't yet, but one thing my dad told me when I was little, don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. If you try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. So then, what do you do when you don't know what to do? Dad never got to that part. Something I figured out on my own though. You gotta do something, anything. Here. Oh. What are you doing? I don't know, something. We're gonna register our complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to go back to the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. That things are gonna change.
Luca let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town. Whoa. Let me try. Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for mom? For my mom. Why can't we just stay somewhere? Bark.
Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper.
I just want to be a normal kid.
She brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
There. Nice. Wow, I actually feel a little better.
As abruptly as it began, the storm abated.
Thanks, I needed that. Me too. I should head out before this rain starts up again. Sure, I'll walk you out. See you and Rolo at the festival? Sounds good. Luca, don't let the universe jerk you around.
Nick gave Luca a light thump on the arm before heading in.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, I made it to the next
5.
chapter, finally.
Friendly feud. The air was heavy with the hard rain's residue. The smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luca felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone, not even Rolo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rolo was still his best friend. Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes.
Is it?
This is what Luca told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
Oh no. Rolo's gonna be mad. Catch up with Rolo at the treehouse. Rolo's gonna be like, yo, you didn't show up. It was raining so hard and you didn't come see me. You just left me hanging like that. Oh, hello. Hey Don, tracking down a lead? You bet. I heard a juicy new rumor. Turns out when Sharper Valentine died, he left behind a particularly last will and testament. I mean, peculiar. Oh my gosh. Peculiar? How? He didn't even give his kids an inheritance. There were conditions. Like what? The document stipulated that Eris had to take on a child as her ward. A child our age, who just showed up to town one night with a lawyer. Solomon? Bingo. So Eris was forced to take care of it? Yup, or she would have lost everything. Why would Sharper care so much about some random kid? Rumor has it— oh, that scared me. Hi Denayan, how you doing? I see you are finally awake now. Good morning to you too. Good, getting better? That's good. Make sure to hydrate and rest lots. Just a heads up that people are still renovating upstairs, so there's gonna be occasional thumping and stuff, so if it does get noisy, then I haven't been muting much earlier, but I'll try my best to not ruin the stream if I could. But yeah. Rumor has it old Sharper sowed some wild oats. That explains why Eris treats him. Oh wait, the way Eris treats him. Poor Solomon. How did you find all this out? A good reporter never reveals her source, Luca. I've been reading so much for the past almost 3 hours. Oh my gosh. Alright. Let's go. Oh, it's so dark. Why is this glowing? I better not dilly-dally. Gotta get to the treehouse. This is glowing. That's kind of spooky. Oh my gosh, it's so dark here. Oh no. I don't like the music. It sounds like something bad's about to happen. Why is she still here reading? She was reading out here in the rain? That's crazy. He met his old friend's eyes and was greeted with nothing but ice-cold anger. Heavens, there's no time for fractured friendships. Oh, well, I'm about to fight with Rolo. I know Rolo's about to be angry at me. Let's go. Oh, excuse me, what are you doing? Just locking up for the night, sir. Oh, wonderful. I can only assume this means all festival preparations have been completed ahead of schedule. Not exactly, sir. The storm set us back a bit, and it's getting late, so we decided to... You all decided? Yes, sir. I was unaware that your job involved deciding things. We are all here at Perennial Harvest because we believe in creating a better future, yes? Yes, sir. Very much, sir. Do you want to be the one to tell this town that we failed them? No. We gave up because there was a little rainstorm and we all got sleepy? Of course not, sir. Good. Then it's decided. Yes, sir. We'll work till the task is done. See that you do. Our harvest awaits. Can I go in? Can I sneak in? All these boxes are filled with water. Anything cool here? Can I fish in the middle of the night? Do I have anything? Oh, I have this one now. I have a new one.
Luca wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook. Some fish have refined taste.
Alright, let's try. Let's see what we get. What's the story of the game, by the way? Wait, let me finish this part first. Property of Sharper Valentine. Figures. If he had this way, property of Sharper Valentine would be written on everything on this town. Should we give it back to him? He may not even want it back. That man's got a contentious relationship with time. We'll keep it here in case he ever wants to pick it up. Okay, so what's happening in this game is pretty much ultimately the goal is to go through the whole story with like a happy ending, but like what happens is like I go around and collect these charms by interacting with stuff, and like the charms will help me make decisions or like have more options. So pretty much, let's say for example there's this one, right? And then like all the stuff that I pick will go to here, but then now because there's like two choices, it branches off one way or the other kind of thing, you know? So like whatever decision you make, it'll like possibly branch off to something else or also end up in like a bad ending. So sometimes it'll like we'll get stuck, but then we'll have to like explore a different branch to collect more charms in order to unlock more possibility of other endings, and ultimately the goal is to finish this game with a happy ending kind of thing. But like so far everything that has happened so far will end up being a bad ending until in the end it'll be a good ending after collecting everything, you know, if that makes sense. But what happened in the story so far is the main character's dad died, and then mom is missing, and then when the kid went exploring, and then one of the thingies was the friend went missing and stuff like that. But I'm on a path right now where the friend is not missing, and this is the furthest I've gotten into the story without having a bad ending so far. If that makes sense. It's hard to explain. it's just different paths. So like different choices would give you different like different endings and like the story and stuff like that. But yeah, and how it's like shown to us is like through like a storybook kind of thing. So right now I'm on like chapter 5 of the story, but the chapter, like the story can change based on the choices that I make too. But yeah, Rolo, are you still up there? Oh, I'm sorry, Rolo isn't accepting visitors at the moment. Come back never.
Luca had only ever heard him speak in this stiff yet gentle tone a few times, and it always meant one thing.
You're upset. Oh, what makes you say that? Maybe because my best friend abandoned me for no reason? I didn't abandon you, I'm just a little late.
Rolo scoffed.
Oh no, the rain held me up. Liar, you weren't even home. What? The storm got bad and I got worried, so I went looking for you. Imagine my surprise when I made it to your house and you weren't there. I hadn't made it back yet. I'm not a fool, Luca. It doesn't take all day to deliver some jam. No, the storm rolled in out of nowhere. And I got stuck after dinner at Beck's.
Luca stumbled on his words, knowing he'd said too much.
Beck? Dinner? What the heck is Beck? She's a new kid in town. She's actually kind of cool. You like her. She needed help convincing her parents that she made new friends. New friends? I spent all day waiting for you, and you were off making new friends? It's not like that, Rolo. You know? While I was waiting, I made some upgrades to mission control. It was gonna be a surprise. But you took so long that the storm knocked it all down. Oh no. Just like you knocked down our friendship. What does that even mean?
Luca became instinctively angry in response. Both boys were now shouting across the distance.
Oh no. It means you're a bad friend. You don't care about me. Of course I care about you, you ass. I knew I'd get in trouble waiting so late for you. But I kept my word, cause that's what friends do. Oh wow, what a noble sacrifice you made. Easy for you to say. Your gran doesn't even care. You can stay out as long as you want, and you wouldn't get in trouble. Seriously? You're acting like I chose this? If that's what you think, then maybe you're the bad friend.
His tone changed to a calm, yet more intense
Oh
anger.
no. Maybe Pa is right. Storm brings more than water. This one brought out the real Luca. Stop quoting your Pa's nonsense like it means anything. Yeah, well, at least my Pa is still around.
The words hung in
Oh
the cold
no.
night air. Rolo's stomach dropped. No
You can't be
one
saying
crossed
that.
mine, but it was too late.
Luca, Good night, Rolo. Yeah, you walk away. Dang it. Oh no. Alright, what should I do now? Go to bed? Oh, what's this?
Luca dug through his old stuff, not even sure what he was looking for.
Oh, a ball. Do I kick the ball now? Oh, Rolo. What a jerk. Call me a bad friend. Oh, I'm Rolo. Look at me and my amazing family. If Rolo thinks I'm still going to the festival with him, he can shove it. Yeah, that's right. Oh. I guess I'm never supposed to make new friends. Weep. See, so pretty much like I interact with stuff and then eventually I'll get a charm and then that will help me make more choices. Luca?
Cooed gently from the hallway.
You slept straight through breakfast. Luca, are you alright? I'm fine. I just don't feel like getting up. Okay, I'll leave this oatmeal by the door. I gotta run out and take care of some things. Okay. I'll be back later to check in. Sure.
Luca just wanted to be alone.
Oh no.
He waited to hear the sound of the front door closing.
Can I kick the ball more? I kinda wanna kick the ball more. I bet Rolo's still gonna go to the festival. Huh. He's gonna be miserable.
Luca dozed off again.
Dozed off again. Luca, I see you didn't eat your oatmeal. Wasn't hungry. Well, in case you get hungry, I'll leave a sandwich here too. Thanks. Rolo came by. What did he say? He wanted to talk to you. What did you say? I told him you weren't feeling well. Good. So your plan is to just sit in your room all day? Pretty much. Well, I need to pop away again for a minute. If you decide to end your pity party and go outside, I think it'd do you some good. Noted.
Lucas still couldn't bring himself to go out. Besides, if he ran into Rolo, he'd have to actually confront the situation.
There's never anything interesting at the festival anyway. Wait, what? How come there's a... I can't reach that. Do I have to hit the ball to that spot? Oh, I did it. I'm so good.
The Adventures of 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆𝑑𝑘.
The complete first volume.
Luca carefully opened the cover and began to read. Rolo had received it for his birthday. A special hardcover edition with behind-the-scenes commentary and bonus art. Rolo cherished it, but asked that Luca keep it at his house. Luca wasn't sure if it was because Rolo didn't trust himself with it, didn't trust his sister around it, or just wanted an excuse to come hang out at Luca's more often. Whatever the reason, Luca didn't mind. But it had stayed right there where Rolo had stashed it ever since. Now, at the foot of his bed, Luca lost himself in the pages. He'd read it all before, but at this moment, it somehow felt sentimental. He was well into issue number 5 when he heard soft footsteps from the hallway.
Was it Luca? Another little friend came to see you, a girl named 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆𝑑𝑘. She said you met yesterday? What did she say? Is she here? She was just dropping by. I told her you weren't taking visitors today. Oh, she seems nice. Yeah. You had a fight with Rolo, didn't you? Can I come in? Maybe later. Alright then. I'll leave dinner on the kitchen table. In case you want to bite before bedtime.
Without realizing it, Luca had pouted away the entire afternoon. He once again felt the weight of it all and allowed his weary eyes to close. Luca stood in a vast black expanse.
Man, isn't Luca hungry?
He looked up at his father standing beside him. Walt was working a straw at the bottom of a fountain glass, trying to collect the last bits of milkshake. Dad? Where are we? Taking a final loud gurgling sip. His father peered up from the glass. He jangled the straw playfully with a warm smile.
Is it another nightmare?
Then lifted the empty glass as if to point into the darkness. The source? Luca's eyes followed his father's gesture. In an instant, he was sitting in front of a blazing campfire. Across from him sat a large figure in a yellow hazmat suit. The figure's voice was a scratchy echo. Well, if it isn't the man of the hour, make yourself comfortable. Luca held his shivering hands over the flame to warm himself. It doesn't work that way here. Their yellow-gloved hand pointed to the base of the flame. It's a cold flame. See?
Oh,
Luca peered at the base of the fire. It wasn't wood that was burning. It was Beacon Pines itself.
What the heck is this nightmare?
Tiny buildings, freezing and crumbling as they were consumed by flame. Luca could see small shadows moving in the burning city. People. Luca leapt to his feet. We've got to help them! The figure gave a dismissive wave of their hand. Why waste energy helping people who can't even help themselves? The figure bent down to examine the panicked crowd as they desperately tried to stop the flames. They only care about what's right in front of them. Not like us. Luca's voice was a trembling whisper. Us? The figure slowly stood up, grabbing its helmet with both hands. With a jolt and a twist, the suit emitted a gasp. A cloud of torpid mist escaped, slowly revealing the face within. Luca's own face looked back at him. Older, worn, distant. The sensation was oddly familiar.
Huh?
As if he'd caught his own reflection by surprise in the mirror. The doppelganger
What does that mean?
I tried to help once. He gestured towards his face. And all it got me was this. Luca staggered back. You aren't Me.
What is this nightmare?
Luca felt a hand catch his shoulder. His father was there again, beside him. Every choice sets us on a path. This is the end of one of your paths, son.
One of my
Luca
paths?
watched his older self shake its head ruefully, its face twisting
Oh,
into
no.
a cruel grin. Welp, Dad. If you wanted him to see this, far be it from me to disappoint. Luca watched in shock as the figure took a confident step forward, and in a flash of cold light,
I clicked
he
too
was
quickly.
gone. What does all of this mean? Luca felt a reassuring squeeze on his shoulder. Just remember, why we choose matters just as much as what we choose. Luca woke up to see a hazy figure at the foot of his bed, silhouetted in the morning sun.
Mom? Oh no, that's Granny. No, dear. It's only Gran.
Luca rubbed his eyes. The kind, concerned face of his gran came into focus.
How are you feeling? Fine. Anything you want to talk about? I don't feel like talking. That's just as well. How about you sit there and listen a bit? Whatever you and Rolo fought about doesn't matter. But
Gran silenced Luca with a gentle pat on the leg.
fights between friends happen. What was said doesn't matter. The important thing is that it's not the last thing you'd ever say to each other. But he said stuff about Dad. Well, do you think he meant it? No. He was just mad. And did you mean any of the things you said to him? No. Good. Just one must appreciate friends in their best moments and accept them in their worst. Accept. See, I get another charm now. Now get your little butt out of bed. The festival's today. You don't want to miss that, do you? I guess not. Seems like a good opportunity to make amends with Rolo, doesn't it?
Luca gave a reluctant nod.
So buy him a corn dog and apologize. But he's the one that... What did I just say? Buy him a corn dog. That's a good boy. Everything's better with corn dogs. I need to get going now. Got some last minute festival business to take care of. I'll come find you at the fountain a little after lunch. Alright. I love you, Luca. Love you too. Alrighty.
Luca took a deep breath.
Okay.
Chapter 6.
Chapter 6. Whoa.
Through thick and thin. Despite Luca's bitterness, Gran was right. He needed to hash things out with Rolo. A big fight changes the nature of a friendship. Whether, in the end, it is for the better or for the worse, all comes down to understanding. If one is not careful, the same familiarity that builds the strongest of bonds can become the wrecking ball that shatters them. Luca emerged from seclusion, taking in the crisp festival air.
Not this glad.
But the events of the day weren't on
But
his
it's okay.
mind. He had to find Rolo.
Alright, we're looking for Rolo now. Should I go check? I haven't been going here for a while. Is there anything cool? I don't think so, right? This is the dad's grave. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. Oh, there you are. Luca, Rolo wanted me to tell you something. What is it?
Roxy rolled her eyes, shaking her head.
Sigh. A space adventure, though you did... Wait, a space adventure, though you needn't buy it? If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. Or Roxy, I don't... It's a riddle, Luca. My goofy little brother wants you to find him.
Luca looked down and kicked at the dirt.
Look, I know you two had a fight. The only thing more annoying than my little brother is my little brother without his best friend. So I'm doing him this one favor. Now I need one favor from you. Whatever it is that went down between you two, squash it. Oh, thanks. A space adventure, though you needn't buy it. If ye be brave, go somewhere quiet. Is it back there? Isn't this place quiet though? It's not here, right? This place is pretty quiet though. Maybe somewhere else? It still looks like there's a path here. I don't know why. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of people. It's a festival. How goes the beetle hunt? Pretty rotten. I haven't seen so much as an 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆𝖑𝖘. It's not just the beetles. This morning I couldn't find any critters at all. It's like everything that buzzes or skitters just packed up and left. Oh, I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Maybe all the commotion of the festival just spooked them. Yeah, maybe that's it. No, it's a sign that they know this place is not safe. Welcome to our festival. Don't forget to come back later for Mr. Kerr's speech and the perennial harvest festival sign reveal. You don't want to miss it. I didn't know who Perennial Harvest thinks they're impressing with this ridiculous festival. Totally. The town's still falling apart, and the weather's still cruddy, and this season's harvest looks like it's gonna be worse than last year's. You said it. No amount of corporate pandering is gonna change any of that. Exactly. But lemonade at the drink stand over there does look pretty tasty. Fits. I'm still gonna be mad at them. I'd just rather be mad while sipping some delicious lemonade is all. It does look kinda yummy. Unique New York. Huh? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just warming up my big ceremony speech.
Mr. Kerr pointed to his grinning mouth.
Gotta limber up the old gab box. You nervous? Oh heavens no. I'll break a leg. Give me the— wait, what the heck? I didn't read that. Alright. Oh, hello. Ain't moving. Same. Ha ha ha, every single time. Yup. What the heck? Wait for it. Unexplained sound once again noted. Looks like clockwork. What a bunch of drones. Haha. Well, yeah, they kind of look like they're brainwashed. He just scratched? That's it?
Jeff was staring into the distance with a wistful look.
Hey Jeff, everything alright? Huh? Yeah, everything's fine. I mean, used to be fine. It just ain't these days, you know? I really do actually.
Jeff turned to Luca with a furrowed brow, then gave an understanding nod.
You do, don't you?
For a moment, the two now shared that same wistful gaze.
I'm here to witness Bunny Gamer Moments 420. What? There's not much, it's just me reading. There's no gamer moments right now. And welcome back. Aren't you supposed to be like sleeping right now? It's like 11 something. Almost 11. I think I can't math. Yeah, like 10:30. You should be resting. Bedtime for never felt, guys. Oh, it's not? It's not bedtime? Did I math wrong? I mathed wrong, didn't I? For a moment, the two now shared the same wistful gaze. Alright, cool. There's nothing else here. Yeah, so like almost 11, you know? If you round up. This is the first time I've seen this many smiling faces since the fall harvest. I had my doubts about perennial harvest, but I must admit they do put on a nice party. 10:30 is 11, okay? Just round up. Pepper, you're actually taking a break from studying. I want to see what all the festival fuss is about, but I can't help but notice you still brought your backpack full of books. Luca, backpacks can carry a lot more than just books. True. So what you gotta do in there? Wait, what? Books. Huh? I was able to return to perennial harvest safety suit. Wait, I was able to return the perennial harvest safety suit you borrowed. I don't think anyone noticed. Good. Now will you tell me what you needed it for? It was a favor for an enemy of my enemy. This isn't going to harm Mr. Kerr, is it? All you need to know is that it's for the good of the family. You can't make... You don't want to sleep? Alright, I won't make you. Don't worry, it's okay. You can't watch my stream. Hiya, Luca. How's Griffin doing? What? Oh, nothing.
𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆 became flesh.
Huh? Just pretend I didn't say anything. What? I'm confuzzled. So how's your evening going? Did you have din din? I hope you ate. Oh, gotta smash. Gotta hit the... Alright, you guys ready? Oh wait. I got an achievement? If I hit it more, do I get more achievements? Alright, I'm good. I'm good for now. I'll be back again later. I did. Oh, Thai food? I had that yesterday! Yum yum. But it was really spicy for me. I was struggling a bit, but it was still yummy. It's just, next time if I get it, I might just ask for like not spicy so that I can eat it more. We got work tomorrow though, don't want to go in. Oh. Tomorrow's Friday, right? But then you have weekend after. Do you work during weekends? Or are you just like making up for the days that you didn't work? Hey Luca, so you're done at the library? Huh? Oh, nothing.
Griffin looked away suspiciously.
Oh, no, thank God I don't. Oh, that's good, that's good. So, pretty much you just work tomorrow and then you don't have to work for another 2 days and then you go back to work again, right? I hope you feel a lot better now though, so like hopefully you'll be able to work without feeling poop. Nothing at all. Okay, nice to know. Luca, did you know that Beacon Pines is actually unincorporated? Yeah, I know. I saw that. I fished that out. A lot of people didn't know that. Yeah. Well, wow, yeah, I didn't know. Cool. What's that mean? It means most public works are handled internally. We do all the pipelines. Oh, and water treatment. Building regulations. That's great. Census talking. I'm slowly walking away. Emergency services. Alright. Got it. I'm feeling a lot better, just a slight cough. I just want to stream. I want to stream tomorrow, but I don't know what to do. Maybe you can do some Minesweeper, you know? I think I'm doing Minesweeper tomorrow. Let me see. Let me check my schedule. Honestly, I don't even remember. Yeah, I'm doing Minesweeper tomorrow, you know? Maybe you can do some Minesweeper, I do some Minesweeper, we both do some Minesweeper together. Or you could try out the 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆 game that I told you about. It'll just be a big brain stream, you know? Work out that brain. I don't know, or just chill. Just chatting. I don't know. Unless if you wanna play as something, I don't know. What are you interested in playing? I can try to give you some recommendations if I can. Oh yeah, Slime Rancher 2, I forgot! You did mention that to me before. You didn't end up playing it, right? I don't remember if you did. If you did, I probably missed it. Slime Rancher 2. Because I remember you mentioned it like a couple weeks back, I think, to me. A most welcoming of welcomes. Would you like to share your thoughts? We always strive to improve. Nope. Oh, same. I've been playing it but haven't in a while. Oh, how's it going with your ranch? Makes me want to play Slime Rancher 1 again. I don't know if I finished. Like, I know I explored a lot, but I don't know if I explored everything actually. But like, I tried to go back to it, but it got a little like boring to me because I've already like collected a lot of them too. Well, it's going well, just exploring now. Yeah, that's usually how it is. Do you also like merge them? Well, that's part of the game, right? You kind of like merge them. Merge the slimes. Mix them up. Yawn. I've got a question for you. What do you think this whole festival is for? The way I figure it, Perennial Harvest is trying to win over the town, like a bribe, but with balloons. Cynical. I like where your head's at. That's what I assume at first too, until I eavesdrop on a couple of gossipy clipboards. What if I told you this whole thing is really a special shindig for a super secret guest of honor? Oh, a special guest? Who? I haven't dug that deep yet, but whoever it is PH. Thinks they're a big deal. There was this... I don't remember which slime, but I love that slime so much that I mixed it with all the other ones. Like, that was like my main one. I don't remember what it was. I have to look at my slime list to... I can't go in? It's locked? No. What color was it? I don't remember. Let me look up the slimes actually. Slime Rancher slimes. I think I tried to mix the cat one too. I like the cat one. But I don't know if I did that for all of them. I feel like... Is it the gold one? Is there a gold slime? Is that the gold slime? Yeah, there's a gold slime, right? Oh, there's a lucky slime too. Wait, I don't know if I can mix the lucky slime. But I like the lucky slime too. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh yeah, you don't think you can? Okay, then probably not. It was just the lucky slime is just occasionally like you can see it out in the wild kind of thing, right? Is there a bunny slime in the new one? If there is a bunny slime, I might have to play the game. Oh, there is? Oh, I guess I have to like... Maybe one day I'll play the game. Oh, what's happening here? The library's somewhere quiet. Oh, maybe this is where I need to go. Okay, that's the last place I should explore then. Let me just explore everything else first. And then I'll go there. Go to the library. Oh wait, I missed an interaction here. Old Pickler's Pond. Oh, that was just a sign. Hello. Did you hear? After Mr. Kerr gives his big speech, they're gonna have the first annual biggest catch competition. As long as a boot qualifies as a catch, I must shoo in. I must shoo in? Good luck. I'm gonna head off for the night though. I can feel I'm getting tired. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thanks for coming by, Neverfell. Sleep well. There's nothing I can do here.
Luca tied a small fishing with a...
Yeah, go sleep. Sleeping is good. I will look forward to your stream tomorrow. Yes, yes. Exciting. If you're doing Slime Rancher, I will watch for a bit. I'm actually supposed to stream a bit later, so I might be able to catch your whole stream. We'll see. Make sure you get enough rest so that you can work well tomorrow. Yup. I really appreciate you dropping by. Alright, so I will go explore everything else before I go to the library. That's my plan. Anything here? Oh, oh wait, I don't need that. That's just for throwing. Can I throw it at the wood? No, okay. Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. You know, I think I needed that little break of playing the game to talk with chat. Now I can continue the story. That was good. Anything here? Anything here? Invading the home? Nope, can't go in. Alright, it's just elaborate then. Library time! Alright, I will go talk to this person first. Hi Jace. Still working through the newest 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆𝖑𝖘, you know it. Some fascinating canon toward the end. Did you know? 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖑𝖘 shrink array doesn't technically shrink stuff. It uses inverse quantum particle decay to literally grow the entire universe around an object. What? Leaving that object unaltered. So technically it's a mega array that makes everything mega and everything, the one that it's directed to, just unchanged. So it just looks shrunk compared to everything else. Bingo. That's wild. But Jace, no spoilers please. Alright, sorry. Thank you, Jace. Hiya, Luca.
𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆 eyes lit with excitement.
I've been expecting you. Bravo on deciphering the first riddle. Oh, there's more? Oh gosh. The first. Oh, you didn't think that was all, did you? Rolo does go all out, doesn't he?
𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆 straightened up and cleared his throat as if
Man.
preparing to sing.
I have to go everywhere. Ahem. On planet Farpole, you may take issue. When the 5th king dies, you'll need a tissue.
𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆 stared at Luca eagerly.
Get it? Want me to tell you? No, it's okay, let me figure it out. Alright, when you find it, bring it here to be verified. If you decide you want a hint, the offer still stands. You may take issue when the 5th king dies, you need a tissue. What the heck? Am I supposed to find it here?
Luca grabbed the 5 pillars of success
Oh,
from
found
the shelf.
Once you got a book, you can either bring it here to me, or just grab a different one. Alright, let's just give you that. Let's see, what do we have here? The 5 pillars of success. Nope, I'm afraid that's not the correct book. Okay, here's a hint. The words I emphasize are important. On planet Farpole, you may take issue. When the 5th king dies, you'll need a tissue. 5th issue. 5th issue.
Luca grabbed The Issue with Self-Help, a helpful guide, from the shelf.
That's not it.
Luca grabbed 500 meals for 1 big pot from the shelf.
Why are they all 5s? Huh?
There were rarely any actual new additions, simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week.
5th issue. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. Get me out of here, the chairs.
Luca grabbed The Modern Science of Atomic Radiation from the shelf. Luca grabbed Natural Photography, Volume 5 from the shelf.
Maybe this one? Let's see, what do we have here? Natural Photography Volume 5. Nope, I'm afraid that's not the correct book. One more hint? You need to bring me the correct issue of 𝖘𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆𝖑𝖘. Thanks. They're on the 2nd floor of the library. Oh wow, thank you. That's all I have left to check anyways.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of 𝖘𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖑𝖘, issue number 4 from the shelf.
No.
Luca grabbed The Adventures of 𝖘𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖑𝖘, issue number 5 from the shelf.
Oh wow, I got it. Ah, you found
Luca
it.
removed his book from the desk and replaced it with Luca's, turning on the lamp. As he slid the book under the purple light, 2 words glowed. The Adventures of 𝖘𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖑𝖘, issue.
Number 5.
Luca clicked his tongue with recognition.
Rolo cipher pen. He used to write secret messages everywhere with that. And only I had the special flashlight needed to reveal it, but I lost it. Well, apparently he traded Jeff for the purple light bulb. Parted with his entire Halloween candy stash. Oh, Rolo. Now let's see here.
𝖘𝖈 began flipping through the pages, stopping when he hit a glowing word.
Get away with such a grip.
He continued flipping.
Only found in grub cart.
Reaching the end of the book, 𝖘𝖈 looked up.
That's it. Grift in grub cart. Griffin? Griffin's grub cart? He wants me to go to Griffin's snack stand? Ah, brilliant. I guess you're off then. Good luck with the rest of the scavenger hunt. Thanks, 𝖘𝖈. I don't know. Alright, we're going to the snack. Griffin snack. Or food thingy. Is this Griffin? Honestly, I don't even know who's who. Oh yeah, I'm here. Hey Griffin, did Rolo come?
Before Luca could finish his sentence, Griffin handed him a corn dog.
Oh, that's it? Bought and paid for, enjoy. I thought there was supposed to be a riddle or
Luca
something.
shrugged, taking a sizable bite out of the corn dog.
Yuck. It's cold. Yeah, that's been sitting here for a while. Rolo wanted me to be sure to give you that one specifically. Well, that's
Luca
just...
tongued at his cheeks, feeling something rough between his teeth. He reached into his mouth and pulled out a slip of paper.
Oh, come
He
on.
shook off the bits of corn dog to read the slip.
A pickup when you need some pep. Near the fountain up the step.
Luca finished off the remainder of the corn dog.
Sigh, this is getting to be a whole thing. A pickup when you need some pep. Near the fountain up the step. Alright, let me whack. Bright and wholesome. Yes. Alright, let me whack the watermelon again, guys. Okay, I'm good. Fountain up the step. Fountain. Up the step. Up the step this way. Up the step. There you are, Luca. There is no way I'm actually doing this. It's way below my pay grade. Oh, come on, you big stiff. Let the kids have some fun. Fine. But Rolo owes me one.
Waved his hands around sarcastically as he began.
What takes flight but has no wings? Your final task a friendship brings. See? That wasn't so hard. Hard. Same. I got the hard charm. I feel cheapened somehow. I think it's sweet. What takes flight but has no wings? Your final task is friendship brings. Good luck, Luca. I don't know what that means. Oh. That's a balloon. Hey. Hey. Did you find that comic book? Yep. If the game says creepy? Yeah, there's a bit of bad endings. That's creepy, no? And you got the corn dog? Yeah. Well then. I know it doesn't make up for what I said, but here, you earned this.
Rolo sheepishly handed Luca the balloons.
Yay, balloons. Yay. Thanks. You didn't have to go all this trouble. I'm sorry I got so mad. Dang it, you were supposed to let me apologize first. Oh, sorry. Now you've apologized twice before me. Just let me do this. Luca, I'm really sorry. With everything that's happened with your mom and all, I've always wanted to be there for you. Be a good friend, you know? When you said you were hanging out with someone else, I kind of freaked out. Rolo. Still, my turn. I feel like if you needed some new friend to help you, it meant I wasn't good enough. But that was selfish and wrong. I was wrong. I'm so sorry, Luca. Have you gotten any endings so far? Yeah, I gotten a couple, but then it's just bad endings. It's not even good ending. It was like, oh, you kinda just got caught and the end kind of thing, you know? But that's not like the true ending. It's not really There's really not. Like, you know. But, oh. There's this area that's like creepy, and then pretty much, they're doing some fertilizer thing, and then like there's some spooky goo fertilizer that kind of like put, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like it grows stuff, but at the same time the stuff dies really quickly. And then they were dumpster diving earlier, and then there was like a body getting thrown at them because they were hiding in the dumpster or something like that. But yeah, those are like the creepy stuff, you know? I don't know. But I'm sure there's gonna be more because I'm still going through the story, right? Okay, apology over. You can talk now.
Luca threw himself at Rollo, hugging him as tightly as he could.
Rollo, I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you either. That's why we deserve each other. So, what else do you want to do today? We could snoop around and try to find some info about your mom. Snoop where? We could probably sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ while everyone's at the festival. Aren't you curious about all that stuff those clipboards write down? What if we get caught? I think I've had enough excitement for 1 week. Let's just make the rest of the day about us. Really? Yeah, the rest of the world can wait 1 more day. You know? I've been wanting to get some work done on the MCDC at Mission Control. The aim is a bit unpredictable. That sounds perfect. Head to the treehouse with Rollo. Alright, let's go. With my balloon. With my newly acquired balloon. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at that. I'm like swinging my balloon around. Can I pose with the balloon here? Oh no, I can't. It's okay. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna carry the balloon with me everywhere. Head to the treehouse with Rollo. Oh, I almost forgot. I ran into your gran this morning. She asked me to give you this.
Rollo handed Luca an unopened letter.
I'll wait for you inside if you want to read it now. A letter?
Luca, some things are going to happen that might be difficult for you to understand.
Oh no.
If I am honest, I hardly understand them myself. But whatever happens, I need you to know that I love you.
Oh no.
None of this is fair to you. You have already lost so much.
Oh no.
We both have. I wish there was a simpler way forward. But if there is, I haven't thought of it.
Oh no, it sounds like a
God
bad
knows
ending
I've
soon.
tried. Everything I've done, I did for you. I hope someday you can accept that. Love, Gran.
Oh no. I love you too, Gran.
Luca folded the paper into his pocket and headed up the ladder.
What's up with the letter? Anything you want to talk about? Maybe later. Sure, whenever you want. Now they chillin'. You know, you really didn't have to go to all that trouble just to apologize. I know, but we've been looking forward to the festival for weeks. After I ruined everything with my big mouth, this was the best way to make sure you still had a good time without me. Rollo.
Luca was at a loss for words, but that was fine. Words aren't always necessary.
The festival seems nice. Was it nice? We can still go. Nah, this is fine. Well, there's always next year.
Sadly, this was untrue.
Oh no.
A distant rumble shook the treehouse.
Oh no. Oh no. What is happening? Huh? What was that? Oh man, we missed the fireworks?
It was not fireworks. It was something the boys couldn't possibly comprehend.
Oh no.
Something as old and cruel as time itself.
Oh no. Alright guys, bad ending soon. Oh. The big chill.
A shockwave of cold tore through the room. A bitter, unfathomable chill. Before they could react, it encased them in ice. 2 boys, reunited by friendship, only to be cruelly separated by a malevolence beyond reason. And so, our story ends on this melancholy scene. In a silent treehouse turned statuary, in a town brought low by its secrets, sits a pair of friends, alone, together, for the rest of time. The end
the end bad ending ripperonis.
No, that can't be the ending. It simply can't. I won't accept it, and I hope you won't either. There are more endings, more possibilities. I can feel it.
Yeah, there's gonna be more.
Sort through them all until we find the one that fits.
Yep, we'll find them all. Don't worry. I got you. There's a flight. There's a flight here. Maybe I'll, instead of rumbling, I'll break. Man, I went through all that just to like... Oh my gosh, I'm only halfway done the thing, halfway done the book. It's gonna take me forever. Alright, the sky answered. Okay, Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to break, revealing patches of star-filled summer night. Moonlight filtered down, shimmering in the treetops.
Sure, you can meet Rolo. You're not going home? No, I promised Rolo I'd tell him about...
Luca stopped himself mid-sentence.
Promise you tell him what? Spit it out, bub. We're thick as thieves now. If there's a juicy secret, you've got to tell me. Okay. You can come to the treehouse and I'll tell you both what happened. Heck yeah. Exploring with a new friend.
Luca saw Beck skulking by the gate.
Oh no, why? So you're telling me there's nothing mysterious or creepy about this place? It's mostly boring and empty. I refuse to believe that. Big spike gate. Looming mansion. Rich reclusive owners. It even smells shady.
Beck grabbed the wrought iron bars and shook the gate.
What the heck? Mark my words, you... The 𝖘𝖔𝖈 nightmare house. Why are you doing that? You will reveal your secret to me. Oh. What did you do? First of all, I told you so. Second, hide. What the heck? That's 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆 Valentine. Who's that she's talking to? Shh. I expect you to return that suit in working order. Of course. As long as everything proceeds as planned. There's nothing to worry about. The only thing I'm worried about is what's rightfully mine. If that means taking some unsavory alliances, so be it. I couldn't agree more. There comes a time to suspend hostilities. I'll deal with our common threat. Now this is what I was talking about.
His voice was an excited whisper.
Proper shady stuff. Someone in a suit like that tried to grab me yesterday. Seriously? Shh. Do you understand that when this is all inevitably fails, I don't know, whatever, I will deny everything? I wouldn't expect any less of you. You just worry about your part in this and let me handle the rest. I am so bad at reading words, you know. I can't wait to see the look on that Rube Kurd's face. Yes, the truth will come to light. And I'm still surprised you're so comfortable with the potential collateral damage. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that change is painful. Wow, I was expecting shady, but that's just flat out supervillain talk. If you don't mind me asking, why are you doing all of this?
The mysterious figure retracted their mask, hair pushing out from all corners.
Oh, it's Granny. Family.
A chill ran down Luca's spine. His vision blurred.
It's Gran.
Beck stifled a sharp wince, and Luca looked down to see himself wrenching her hand.
An answer I can certainly respect.
Gran tousled her hair back under the face mask.
Oh no. Just remember, keep everything nice and normal until the festival. I don't need lessons in rousing suspicion.
Gran gave Eris a curt nod and disappeared into the night.
Oh no. What is happening? Oh no. Gran is part of this?
Chapter 5. What big ears you have! Lucas sat shivering in the bushes, staring at his feet. After checking to make sure the coast was clear, Beck gave him a gentle tug on his sweater.
What's wrong? It looks like you've seen a ghost. Why were you so scared of that old lady in the hazmat suit? That was my gran. That was your gran? Yeah. Okay, well, I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for all of this. Let's just get to the treehouse and figure things out there. Lead the way. Meet up with Rolo at the treehouse. Alright, we're going. Man, that was unexpected. I did not expect it to be like... Can I go over there? I did not expect Gran to be in that suit though. Well, for the last time, there is nothing to worry about. Of course, we're not worried.
The clipboard finished writing with a scratchy flourish and looked up.
Just dotting our I's and crossing our T's. Well, maybe try minding your P's and Q's.
Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆𝖑𝖘, arms crossed over his paunch, gave an exhausted sigh.
If there's anything you need knowing, you'll know it. Absolutely. If you'll just sign here, acknowledging everything is accurate, we'll be out of your hair in a flash. Oh, for the love of...
He snatched the pad and scribbled his name so hard the pen nearly snapped.
There. And would you like my eternal soul as well?
The clipboards looked at each other for a moment, almost pondering the possibility, then broke into laughter as they walked away.
Ha, ha, ha. It's kind of weird. Well, he's gonna see me. Do I interact with him? Hi, Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆𝖑𝖘. Luca, let me give you some advice. The next time someone you don't know asks to hear your thoughts, give them a good hard bop right in the kisser. Oh, Gran tells me just to keep away from the clipboards. That's good, that's good. Your Gran is a smart lady, Luca. Speaking of which, you'd better run along home now. Too dark out to be wandering on your own. But I'm gonna go to the treehouse. Gonna see my friend. Why is she still reading here? So late. Can she even see? The answers you seek will be revealed to you in due time. The question is the figure intoned. Are you prepared to live with the truth? Another day, another dollar. See you tomorrow, Z. Have you noticed how all the perennial harvest folks order the same drink? Decaf cappuccino with extra foam. Why? I don't know. I just thought it's a little odd. Pretty weird for sure. Well, the customer is always right. See you bright and early tomorrow. Sigh, I can't wait. They're all just clones. I'm sure they were all just clones. Can I go in? Can I sneak in? Oh, they're over there. I'm gonna be walking past them. I'm gonna overhear something.
William Kerr and Gus Valentine proudly surveyed the half-covered festival banner.
It's all coming together quite nicely. Couldn't have done it without you.
The mayor gave a half-hearted shrug.
I'm not so sure about that. Nonsense. That reminds me, I wasn't able to thank your sister for her contributions. Yes, she has been indisposed of late. She doesn't much like me, does she? Oh no, that's not it at all. She's just been busy. Of course. Regardless, I would be forever grateful if you could pass my thanks on to her. The History Museum adds a real air of import to the whole affair, and we couldn't very well celebrate the story of Beacon Pines without including the Valentines. My father was a great man. You're darn tootin' he was.
Kerr lopped his arm on Gus's shoulder.
But I mean the entire Valentine family, present company included. Can I ask you something, Mr. Kerr? Call me William. Ask away. William, why are you doing all of this? Gosh, I've never felt one needed a compelling reason to throw a party. Not just the festival, all of this. There's gotta be 100 down on their luck towns out there. Why is Perennial Harvest so invested in helping Beacon Pines? You know what I love most about the agriculture business? Seeds. Seeds? Yep, little bundles of potential.
With a glimmer in his eye, Kurt gestured grandly toward the horizon.
You treat a seed right, nurture it, feed it, and it can grow into something truly special. You see potential here? Undoubtedly. The seeds of greatness is already under our feet. All it needs is a little nudge. And the right leadership, of course. Oh. Good night, Mayor Valentine. It's like they didn't even notice me. Oh. That sound kind of spooked me for a second. Alright, we're going to the tree house. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the treehouse is just a little further from here. So what's your buddy Rollo like? Rollo? He's Rollo. Not particularly helpful. Sorry, I've just never thought about it. Lots of energy. He's funny even though he's not trying to be. Things have been tough for his family since the foul harvest. It's about time you tell me what this foul harvest thingy is. It's kind of a long story. Hit me with the highlights. Okay, there used to be a fertilizer company here called Valentine's. They were kind of a big deal. Oh, big deal fertilizer. Yes, wait, it was a big deal to us. Their stuff really worked. Farmers loved it. So Valentine's grew and grew. Beacon Pines pretty much grew around it. So everyone in town either worked for Sharper Valentine or used his fertilizer. Things were good. I'm sensing a big but. Around 6 years ago, Sharper Valentine suddenly died, and something changed. Changed how? Could it have been a bad batch? Maybe it was in the water, or air, or soil. Nobody knows, but all the crops died, and everyone blamed the Valentines. The foul harvest. Yeah. Valentine's fertilizer went out of business. Half the town lost their jobs. Sheesh. The next year, the crops came back, but something was different. You plant a crop, do everything right, it's sort of a crapshoot that happens. Wait, sort of a crapshoot that happens. What? What does that mean? And no one knows why? Nope. I take it Rollo's farm got the short end of the stick? Yep, for some reason their farm was hit harder than others. That sucks. Things have gotten better since Perennial Harvest came to town. The Beacon Pines Reborn Initiative? Yep, first thing they did was give the town a deep scrub. They even put us up in hotels one town over for a week while they decontaminated the groundwater. We'd better get going. That's kind of a sketch. They changed the water sketch. It's about time. I was about to give up and go home. Who's the new kid? My name's Beck. You must be Rollo. I see my reputation precedes me. Welcome to Mission Control.
Rollo waggled his head with pride.
You'll find we've spared no expense in construction. I've seen worse looking piles of junk. Thanks. Hey Luca, you know the security concerns we talked about? Yeah. While I was waiting, I made some improvements. Let me lock this baby down for a little test infiltration. Can't be safe these days. Oh. Yeah, pull up the ladder. It's safer that way. Roll up the windows too. Huh? What the heck? Oh. Why is there a target? He goes all out, doesn't he? Always. Lavish. Ah, cool. New charm. New charm. What am I supposed to do with that? Am I supposed to... What do you want me to do, huh? Oh. Alright. I got this. I got this. Oh. I can't aim for life. Oh, look at that. I hit. Easy. Oh no, another one? Man. That was close. Yeah, I got it. Too good, too good. Oh no, it's moving? I'm doomed, guys. Oh, oops. Oh no. It's gonna take me a while, guys. Oh, I got it, Okay, too good. Oh, yay. Where did you guys get all this junk in the first place? There's a guy in town named Jeff who trades us junk for snacks. Junk food for junk. Nice. Oh wow, I made it. We made it. So, pretty sweet security, right? It was imaginative, I'll give you that. Luca, are you sure we can trust the new recruit? I'll vouch for her. Thanks, I guess. Oh, Luca, you promised to fill me in about the Valentine warehouse.
Luca sucked in a long breath.
So, like I said, there was someone there. What were they doing? I don't know, but the place was lit up and active. Maybe they were squatters? I don't think so. It seemed more organized. When the man pulled me in, I saw some sort of equipment running. A man pulled you in? Yeah, but I got away. You keep saying it was a man. They were wearing a mask, right? Yeah. Then it could have been a woman. How did you get away? I grabbed a rock or something and broke their mask. They let go and I ran. Dang. That was intense. No wonder you freaked out when you saw your grandma. Yeah, that's the other part. On our way here, Beck and I saw Eris Valentine meeting with Gran, wearing the same sort of hazmat suit.
Let out a low whistle.
Oh no. And they weren't there for idle chit-chat. It was a proper clandestine meetup. So let me get this straight. There is an operation in full swing at the Valentine warehouse. You were almost abducted by a strange man or woman in a protective suit, and then you saw your Gran in the same suit talking to Eris Valentine? Pretty much. I'm beginning to think this whole town is kinda awesome.
Luca shot back a look.
No offense. And so we can logically conclude aliens or alien zombies have infiltrated the town, and their leader is your Gran and she tried to murder you. First of all, and for the last time, there are no aliens. Second, it couldn't have been my Gran at the warehouse. I broke that person's mask to get away. The mask Gran was wearing wasn't damaged, but she definitely hiding something. Maybe. Your Gran is weird, but she might be the most boring person in the universe. All she does is sit around all day making jam. What could she possibly have to hide? I don't know, we haven't talked much since she moved in. Moved in? Your Gran isn't from here? No, she came a few months back to take care of me after his mom went missing. Did you know your Gran before? Not really, no. It's been years since I'd seen her. Luca, don't take this the wrong way, but are we sure your Gran is on the up and up? Huh?
Luca gazed out the window.
I'm just saying, it sounds like strange stuff has been happening since she showed up. We could say the same thing about your family, but you're right. Luca, your Gran is hiding something, and Pa always says folks only bury stuff worth digging up. We need to investigate your house. If my Gran really is hiding something, don't you think I would have noticed by now? That's kind of the whole point of hiding something. I guess you're right. Gran's been leaving the house for hours at a time this week. I'll call you two tomorrow when the coast is clear. We can start getting to the bottom of this. I'm always game for a good snoop. You can count me in. Alright, we snooping the house.
Chapter 6.
Chapter 6.
Secret Lair.
Ooh.
Summer forged ahead, but the nights only seemed to grow colder. Luca walked home slowly under the pale starlight, cautious to avoid any more surprises lurking in the shadows. Reaching home, he slipped quietly into bed, half dreading what they might discover the next day.
Thank you. Thank you, Autumn. Thanks for the raid. How was it? Oh my gosh, thanks for the follow. Hello, welcome. Wait, 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆𝖆, thanks for the raid. Wait, why I got double rated just now. What is happening? Alright. What is happening? Thanks for the raid, guys. Thank you. I gotta shout out. Shoutouts. 1 second. There. Alright. How's it going? Going good. So, Autumn was playing Stardew? Oh, 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆 was... Wait, both of you were playing Stardew. How's it going? Thanks for the raid. No panic, just keep on doing stuff. Oh, thank you, thanks for the hearts, Kana. Oh, thanks for the hearts again. How's stream going? Oh, it was a collab? You guys collabed and decided to raid both of you raided me? What is this? I got attacked. You fell asleep, it's okay, Kana. How's my beacon? My beacon is going pretty well. All I'm getting is bad endings, but that's just part of the game. I've been 4 hours into the game, but it's okay. Yeah, pretty much just exploring, getting more charms, and just unlocking more of the story. It's pretty fun though, I like the story part. But yeah, more importantly, how was your collab in Stardew Valley? Did you guys have fun? And thanks Alex for the follow, I appreciate it. Yes. Alright, I will continue the game while you guys reply in chat if you guys choose to. Thanks for the follow, Alice. Pretty much I'm just a bunny VTuber. I just play variety games. There's really not much to talk about. It was so much fun. Soupy caught a fish. Nice. That's good. I've never played Stardew, so I don't really know much about it. But yeah. Oh, hydrate? Okay, I'll hydrate. I have milk tea. I will drink my milk tea. Yeah. But if you guys need to go and eat or rest, then you don't have to stay. It's okay. If you'd like to lurk, that is fine as well. My chat usually lurks and they're very quiet, or they just fall asleep to my stream and stuff, like what Kana said. So yeah, do whatever you need to do. You don't have to stay. I really appreciate the raids. But yeah, welcome. Bye bye. Have much fun. I must go sleep. Okay, good night, Alice. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Good night, good night. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for everyone that joined. I appreciate it. Oh, thanks for the follow, Chewy. Thank you. Okay, what time is it? Oh, I got in. I'm wearing my outfit again. But yeah. Oh, I really appreciate it. I did not expect a double raid at the same time. It was surprising, but thank you so much. You guys are so... Oh, I really appreciate it. I'll check you guys out later. I just realized I didn't follow you. You seem real sweet. I'm about to eat dinner, but I'll definitely be around. Oh, thank you. Oh, what do you... I hydrate? Okay, I'll drink more milk tea. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, thank you for the follow. I will check you out later after my stream. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. If you guys don't mind, what I usually do is, like, after I end my stream, I tag and thank my raiders. So are you guys fine if I tag you guys? If you guys are on Twitter? I don't usually ask because the people that usually raid me are like people I normally know, I think. Or I'm sure they were like already fine, but you guys are pretty new, so just curious. Hopefully you guys are fine with that. Alright, I'm gonna check the door now. Have a good stream and I don't mind at all. Sounds good. Thank you. I will do that then. Rolo, what on earth is that? Huh. That ridiculous thing on your head. Oh, this? It helps me think. You're gonna need a lot more of those. Joke all you want. We'll see who's laughing when I crack this case wide open. But yeah, have a nice dinner. Yeah. The coast is clear? Yep, whatever she's been up to this week, it's been keeping her busy most of the day. Very well. The game is afoot.
Luca and Beck rolled their eyes as Rolo strutted across the room.
If I were Graham, where would I hide my deepest, darkest secrets? Perhaps where you might least suspect it.
Rolo flung open the
What the
cabinet
heck?
with confidence. He coughed as a
Oh,
veil
no.
of dust hit his face.
Brick dust. I think it's safe to assume anything that dusty isn't what we're looking for. Or maybe that's what she wants you to think. Then again, any good detective knows not to trust their first hunch. First hunches are for suckers. Same. It's the upstairs room. I'm telling you, it's the upstairs room. Eureka! She lit a fire in order to burn the evidence. Same. She keeps the fire going every day, Rolo. Drat, I may already be too late. Just think of the mounds of documents lost to ash. Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there. Can we just think for a moment? Luca, is there anywhere Gran doesn't want you to go? Yeah, the closet upstairs. So maybe it stands to reason that we should check there first. No dice, it's locked. Well, well, well. Look who stands to reason now. And I have no idea where the key is. If it really is important, then she probably keeps it with her. Anywhere else? She has her berry bushes. Who has ever thought, I'm going to take this important thing and huck it in a berry bush? True. Anything else? Maybe something out of the ordinary? Well, she is always worried that I'll break her fancy dishware in the kitchen. But it doesn't matter anyway, I can't reach the latch.
A look of realization crept onto Luca's face. All three kids snapped to glance at each other, then sprinted in turn toward the kitchen.
Oh no, they're gonna break all the dishes. Alright, we're going. Alright, Rolo, it's your time to shine. Ah yes, you've called upon my expert detective skills. Now I shall proceed
Before
with...
he could finish, Luca scrambled up Rolo's back.
Hey, this isn't my idea of detective work. Every squad needs a good lockpick, and every good lockpick needs a sturdy head to sit on. This is beneath my standing. Stop complaining and hold still. Got it. Ooh, nice, they got
The
it.
three crowded around the hutch to peer in. With the glass doors opened, a perfect porcelain display gleamed in front of them. Their eyes searched for anything amiss, but the only distinct feature was its impeccability.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Yeah, I don't really know what we were expecting. Like, oh hey, let me just yank on this random teacup and...
As Beth pulled on one of the teacups, it slanted forward with a hollow click.
Huh? Secret door?
The entire hutch began to rustle and slide under its own power.
Oh, secret door. Seems like your gran has been doing some remodeling. Dude, only two types of people have secret layers. Evil masterminds and superheroes. So which one do you think she is? Do we think she is? Well, we're about to find out. Okay, so more of an unhinged conspiracist vibe. Oh wow. Yeah, this cannot be good. We need to look around before jumping to conclusions. Alright, we are looking around. Oh my gosh, there's like exclamation mark barrels. What do we have here? Barrels marked caution, explosive. And jam jars? That's enough jam to feed the whole town. What kind of incendiary jam is your gran making? Incendiary? She wouldn't have had me walk around town delivering bombs, right? Only way to find out.
Casually spun open a lid and dipped his finger in the jam. He
Huckleberries.
smacked his lips.
A hint of brown sugar and ink? What?
Rolo plunged his hand in the jar, fishing out a soggy slip of paper.
Oh. Aha.
Rolo offered the slimy note to Luca and licked his fingers clean.
It's addressed to Mrs. Fratelli. A grand jam jar? A grand jam jar? Grand jam gram. Yeah. It says last night I used the disguise errors provided to scout the location. The timing window should be possible. Operation Sparkplug is a go. Oh man, are they doing a heist? Whatever it is, it can't be good. So more a bombshell than a bombing, am I right? You're new here, so I'll let it slide. But I'm the bad joke guy around here. Okay, what else is here? Oh.
Luca jostled each cabinet drawer in turn. Only one was unlocked. He fingered through the filing cabinet, pausing at a bulging folder labeled Walter.
Walter.
For a long moment, he just stared at it.
What do you got there? It's my dad. Looks like some of his old medical files. Your dad was a doctor?
Nodded and caressed the label with his thumb.
Well, are you gonna read it? Here, let me help.
Rollo swiped the folder from the drawer and began leafing through the pages. He whistled to himself, barely looking at the text.
How about you actually read some of it? One sec. Dense documents such as this are a lot like a cheeseburger. It's best to skip straight to the middle. That's where all the meaty bits live. Wow, I had no idea we were in the presence of the preeminent scholar in dense documents and cheeseburgers. By all means, proceed.
He stopped at a page and mimed, holding up a monocle.
Ah, here we are. Follow-up examination of Terence Wilby. Patient shows further signs of paleness and malaise. Body temperatures continue to drop. He now describes soreness of muscle and joints. This is similar to the symptoms exhibited by Mrs. Wilby just a few days past. Still waiting on lab results from Joseph.
Rollo looked up with heightened surprise.
See? Creepy. Yeah, that's kind of disturbing. Who's Joseph? That's Mr. Nuncreed's name. Wait.
Rollo's finger traced across the page.
There's more scribbles in the margins. Could it be contagious? Mr. Wilby claims the tap water at his home had been contaminated. Hi, Kana. So, shouldn't you be sleeping more? It's like 4 AM for you. 4:30 AM. Right? Go sleep more, Kana. Perhaps environmental? Lab results only raise more questions. It's like he came back to his report later and made those notes. Yeah, you put that dead emote. That means you should be sleeping. It's too early for you to be awake. So it might be related to something else. You barely slept. You probably like slept 3 hours just now. Here, the writing looks shaky. I couldn't help her. I just couldn't help her. This disease, or whatever it is, progresses so fast. And with his wife passing, Terrence's condition follows close behind, exacerbated by the loss. Enough is enough. I need to take matters into my own hands.
Staring blankly at the cabinet this whole time, spoke
softly. What does it say next?
Rollo rustled the folder, trying to loose more pages.
That's where it ends. What? There has to be
Luca
more.
frantically shoved the remaining cabinet folders, trying to find another labeled Walter.
Luca, I think that's the only one. It's alphabetical, see? What did he mean enough is enough? How did he take matters into his own hands? This is bullshit.
Luca slammed the drawer shut.
Oh. Can I interact with the wall?
A spider web of string connected photos of people from the town, interspersed with hastily scrawled notes.
Well, she sure has kept herself busy. Is your gran a serial killer? Cause I'm starting to get a vibe. Don't be ridiculous. Sure she's just tracking the movements of everyone in town, out of kindness of her heart. She just put symbols by some of them. Yeah, Mr. Nuncreed has a check mark. The clippers are also inside a big circle. My moms are on both here. Wait, my moms are both on here. Both with question marks. Gus Valentine has a question mark. Eris has a question mark, but that's been crossed out. Mr. Kerr has a bullseye. The killer has chosen her next victim. We don't know what any of this means. Whatever it means, it's probably not good. Alright, I think that's everything here, so I have to interact with the table now.
They crowded around a worn-down old map of Beacon Pines.
Cool, this looks like a treasure map. Not every old map is a treasure map, Rolo. Yeah, but every treasure map is an old map. Can't fault that logic. Look, there's even a pathway drawn on it. It starts at the entrance of the town, and if we follow
Rolo
it,
carefully traced the path with his finger.
it leads right
He
to
jabbed down at the end point.
Town Square? That's the fountain in the middle of town. That's a weird place to hide treasure. Rolo, that doesn't look like treasure to me. The end of the path on that map has the same symbol as those explosives over there. So it's not hiding treasure? A real bummer. Rolo, what's the thing you've been excited about? Wait, what's the thing you've been excited about for the past month? The festival. Gulp. Did you just say gulp? It feels like a gulp kind of situation. Everyone will be gathered near the center of the town. She's gonna blow up the festival. Not if we stop her. Oh. What was that?
Luca looked up from the map.
What was that? No, I heard it too. That was the front door, which means someone just shut the door. Which means someone's upstairs. Shh, quiet. Hit the lights.
Beck flicked off the light, and they became statues in the dark. Overhead, creaking floorboards bent under slow, deliberate steps. The kids looked up, the tilt of their necks following each footfall.
Spooky.
Then suddenly, it stopped. Without realizing, they'd been holding their breath. All three exhaled shakily and glanced at each other. A muffled male voice broke the silence.
Hello?
A final few footsteps reached the entrance above them, and the voice now echoed down the stairs.
Oh no. The heck? Anyone down there?
The three kids shuffled to the corners without a peep. As he began to descend the stairs, the man's voice punctuated every new step. Thump.
Thump. Yo-ho!
Thump.
I'm not here to hurt anyone. I'm just here to help. Just...
Thump. At the bottom step, the man paused, squinting to search the room for signs of life.
Huh. Guess it's
Rolo
nothing.
shifted suddenly. Luca gave him an intense, chastising look and whispered through clenched teeth.
Rolo,
It
don't.
was too late. Rolo was already inching toward the stairway. He screeched as he charged toward the shadowy figure.
Flaming chicken coop, what?
With all his weight, Rolo tackled the man to the ground.
Rolo? Mysterious creepy man? Anyone there?
From the dark corner, they saw something move.
Well, I didn't know if I had it in me, but there was only one way to find out. Holy crap, Rolo, that was awesome. Wait, did you just kill that
Luca
person?
scrambled
Uh-oh.
to the hunched figure on the ground. Pressing his fingers to the man's neck, he sighed with relief.
You sure clobbered him good, Rolo. He's knocked out
As
cold.
Beck flicked back on the light, Luca and Rolo both gasped in stereo.
Mr. Tolliver. Uh-oh.
Chapter 7. The Interrogation of Hiram Tolliver. Still unconscious, Mr. Tolliver slumped heavily in a shoddy old chair. His hands were bound with rope, his feet tied with some loose string.
What the heck is
The
happening?
kids huddled in a circle, discussing their plan. One thing was certain, they couldn't just let Mr. Tolliver go. They needed to know what he was doing in Luca's house. After some deliberation, it was decided.
They'd run the classic good cop, hard cop
They would run the
interrogation.
classic good cop,
Oh,
hard
thanks for
cop
the heart story.
interrogation.
Thank you. Welcome. Did you just wake up? Good morning if you did.
Rolo brandished a steely gaze. I've got this. Read about it 100 times. Rolo swaggered past the chair which propped up the slumping Hiram Tolliver.
You did just wake up. It's okay. I figured you stayed up late. Right? You stayed up till like, I don't know, like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. maybe? According to the other Discord message, I think. So I wouldn't be surprised if you slept in really late. Rolo waggered past the chair and which propped up the slumping here. 7 a.m.? Oh my gosh, you were later than I thought.
Without even
You're crazy.
looking at his captive, he began with a long, blustery drawl.
Well, Mr. 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆.
Mr. 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆 remained motionless. Rollo spun around to face him. He'd clearly expected to rouse Mr.
How was your
𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆 with his
sleep,
booming
Tori?
voice.
Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆?
𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆 gave each other an unsure glance. Rollo slammed his fist on the table.
I said, Mr.
He
𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆.
grabbed the table lamp and beamed it onto the
It was very
unconscious
restful.
face.
That's good. I'm glad you got enough sleep. Oh,
Mr.
and
𝖘𝖈𝖎
then
groaned
interrogation.
and
Oh my gosh,
slowly
that's so
lifted
funny.
his head. He recoiled with a muddled, weary squint.
What in the
The
world?
chair wobbled as he attempted to straighten up.
Who's there?
Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆 could only make out rough shapes through the glaring light. With a gruff tone, Rollo hoped to both conceal his voice and intimidate.
I'll be asking the questions here, punk. Hold on, let's just calm down. Oh, I am calm. Calm as a carrot in dirt. As for you, looks like you're
The
sweating.
doubtful expression on Beck and Luca's faces transformed into awe.
We can do this my way, or let's just say I've never needed another way.
Rollo, hitting his stride, was now channeling every detective trope his memory could recall. He slammed the table again.
Now dance. What? I don't even.
Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆's voice became desperate. He was nearly in tears.
You've tied me down. How on earth could I dance? Dance with your mouth, punk. Spill the beans. What are you doing poking around this house? I'm here to help Juniper, to make sure everything's ready. Oh, so you're in cahoots with Grant?
Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎 was in a daze, now more confused than ever.
Who? Gonna help her blow up the festival, eh? Blow up the festival? Good
He shook
lord.
his head, feeling more and more dizzy.
No, you've got it all wrong. Where is she now? She's headed to the source. The source? What's the source? It's where
His voice faded to a whisper.
the town began. Where it all began. What is Operation Sparkplug?
With that, Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎 passed out cold.
Riff.
Rollo swung around with a repentant grimace.
Damn, Rolo. I think you're running a little too hard on him. What did he say about the source? It's where the town began? We need more information. Yeah, but we'd better not push Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎 any further. Is there anyone else who might know more? What about the museum, history museum? It just got set up for the festival. Nah, that tent was put up by the Valentines. Everything they do is just a bunch of fluff to glorify themselves. Is there anything more reliable? The library. If there's any information about the source thing, 𝖘𝖌 can help us find it. Let's go get some answers. Let's go. Wait, you just left Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎 tied up in the basement? You guys are kinda creepy. You guys are crazy. This is a dang nice library. Thanks, we work hard on it. Aren't you a little too adorable to be a librarian? Same. Oh, 𝖘𝖌 hung out here so much eventually they gave him a set of keys. I just keep an eye on the place for Mrs. Novak sometimes. Or Miss Novak sometimes. They got you working for free? It's quiet and I get access to all the books I can read. What more could a person want? Fair enough. What can I do for you all? We need a favor. I already told you on Rolo. I can't put you any higher on the waitlist for the next Hank Atomic. And if you're here with more candy, I'll have you know I can't be bought. Call it a personal code of conscience. Actually, we're looking to do some research. Now you're speaking my language. What are you looking for? That's the thing, we sorta don't know. What do you got on the history of the town? There's a county record archives. What's in those? Births, deaths, newspaper clippings, stuff like that. Pretty boring reading. But they do go all the way back to when the town was founded. Oh, great. We'll start there. That's good. At least I'm starting somewhere.
Chapter 8.
Chapter 8.
6 feet under, 3 towns over.
Huh? 6 feet under, 3 towns over?
The kids spent the rest of the afternoon combing through dusty piles of old county records, desperately searching for anything that could help them make sense of Mr. Tolliver's cryptic utterance. Luca tried to shake the thought of Gran's basement, but his focus wavered. Explosives, messages hidden in jam, dossiers on various town figures, and a corkboard threaded with photos. Gran was the only family he had left. He still couldn't bring himself to believe the worst. But the old map with the symbol of explosives in town square made that difficult. As the sun began to set, the kids were no closer to the truth.
If I have to read any more records, my eyeballs are gonna pop. We have to keep digging. If I dig another word, I'm gonna end up in one of these Assassinin death records. Rollo Cotter lived a full and wonderful life till he read so much boring crud that his brain oozed out of his ears.
Rollo shut his book with an assertive nod.
If you got a better idea, spit it out. You sound like my sister. Keep pushing your luck, pal, and it won't be boring. It won't be boring county records that'll kill you. I'll put you on the obituaries myself.
Rollo muttered under his breath.
You're a county record. Really? That's the best you've got? Well, I'm done with you. You'll be the footnote in history. Just like...
Beck slammed her finger down on the open page before glancing down to read.
J. Hartford here. I'd love to see ya try. Hey. We're all a little tired here. Let's just take a minute and...
Something tickled the back of Luca's mind.
Wait, what was that name, Beck? In the Obit, J. Hartford? From the Brookville Tribune 8 years ago? That can't be right. What is it? J. Hartford. That's my grand's name, Jennifer Hartford. Maybe there are 2 J. Hartfords? Mrs. Hartford is survived by her young daughter, E. Hartford. My mom's name is Eleanor. Okay, this is getting creepy. If your gran is 6 feet under, 3 towns over, then who am I living with?
The question hung in the air.
That's not her true gran? Oh. Alright gang, I gotta close up for the night.
Beck rubbed her eyes.
How late is it? Almost 10. Oh my gosh. Oh crap, Pop's gonna kill me. I gotta go. Yeah, my parents will be worried sick. Okay, let's meet up as early as we can at the festival tomorrow. What are you gonna do about the unconscious man in your basement? I'll think of something. What the heck? I just left him in the basement till like 10 p.m.
Luca's heart was pounding as he approached the house. If he was lucky, Gran, or whoever it was, hadn't gotten back yet. And of course, there was Mr. Tolliver tied up and unconscious in the basement. Dealing with him would be the first order of business. Luca shook out his arms to calm his nerves before entering.
Oh, there's Gran.
He held perfectly still, tempering his breath, and listened closely. She was asleep. His only hope was that she hadn't found Mr. Tolliver before dozing off.
Can I call Mr. Tolliver in the basement? I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't find him, you know? Wasn't that door open too? Yeah, the door was open. How would she not have noticed? See? He's free. Oh
Mr.
no.
Tolliver was nowhere to be seen.
Maybe he woke up, escaped from his bindings, and left without a trace.
Or maybe Gran knew everything.
What do I do?
Luca's hungry stomach groaned. Not realizing it, he'd gone the entire day without eating.
Okay, I can figure this out. I just need a little brain food.
Luca rushed over to the pile of jam jars, unscrewed one, and shoveled a handful into his mouth.
I'm afraid your jam delivery will be delayed.
He flipped the lid to read the label.
Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆. Hehe. Oh no. She probably ate something bad that Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆 wasn't supposed to have, you know? Or like, Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆 is the not safe one, you know? So like, Luca probably ate the wrong thing. Or like, you know? The not safe to eat thing. Okay, now I can think. So if Gran knows we tied up Mr. 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎𝖆, I'm screwed. And if she doesn't know, then I need to play it cool. I guess the only option is to go to bed and act as if nothing is wrong. Gran will think Mr. 𝖘𝖔𝖈𝖎 finished what he was sent to do and left when he was done. But you just left proof that you ate jam just now. Like what? Oh. Gran is gone. Gran? Okay, stick to the plan. Go to bed and play it cool.
As Luca climbed the final stair, the emotion of the day dragged heavily on him. With each consecutive step, his legs weakened. His stride began to falter. He tried to grab for the railing to steady himself. Something was wrong.
It's the jam you just ate. Come on. It's cause you... Okay. Just a few more steps. Rip.
Luca groaned and tried to move. His limbs might as well have been bolted to the ground. Through numb lips, he mumbled just before falling asleep.
The germ? Yeah, it's the germ. Sweet boy. What did you get yourself into? This is why you don't eat random stuff that was not labeled for you, okay? Rest now and let me handle everything. Should not have eaten that germ.
A speech to end all speeches. Luca awoke to find himself face down in bed. He moaned into his pillow. Why would Gran drug him?
Gran didn't drug him, he drugged himself. He ate the germ that wasn't supposed to be eaten, okay?
Or rather, why was she trying to drug Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆? Shaking the questions from his woozy head, Luca snapped back to the matter at hand.
The festival! Alright, let's go. Let's go, festival time. Can I go through here? Can I go through here? No, okay. Can I check out this door? Oh, it's still open! I'm surprised it's still open though. Alright, we good. Coast is clear. We go to festival. Let's go! Oh, friends. Where have you been? Gran put something in the jam. Yeah, we know. Secret messages for secret conspirators. Not this one, the one intended for Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆. Put me to sleep. Whoa, ho ho. Sly devil. I think she's trying to remove him from the equation. He might be in danger. Have you found anything? We looked around and haven't seen anything odd. Your Gran is nowhere to be found, but Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆 is just loafing around waiting for the speech. What speech? Mayor Gus just got up to the podium. Everyone is gathering at the stage. Let's get moving. Alright, another bad ending, I'm ready.
Augustus Valentine nervously wiped his brow.
Ahem. This thing? Hello, Beacon Pines. I'm Augustus Valentine, your mayor, and I suppose you already know that. Oh yes, before we get started, I just wanted to take a moment to recognize someone who couldn't be here today. This town wouldn't be where it is today without my father, Sharper Valentine. So I thought we could begin with a round of applause befitting such a great man. Yay, that was so quiet. Even that's more than the old 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆 deserves.
Gus cleared his throat and awkwardly loosened his tie.
Right, where was I?
William Kerr bounded on the stage with the energy of a preacher at a big tent revival.
Gus Valentine, everyone.
He gave Gus a hearty slap on the back and motioned him off the stage.
Let's hear it for our mayor. Yay! Clap, clap, clap. What a great turnout. Aw heck, I didn't prepare anything, but I suppose I can say a few words. Would be ashamed to waste such beautiful podium.
Mr. Kerr pulled a thick stack of note cards out from his vest.
Community, conviction, commitment. These are things that we celebrate at Perennial Harvest. For us, these are the pillars of the bridge to a better tomorrow. But I think it's time to add a new pillar, change. Change is a wonderful thing. It's inexorable, unavoidable, and undeniable, and I am dadgum thankful for it. Change is the reason we're all together today. It's hard for me to believe that it was only 4 years ago when fate brought me here. A simple business trip which brought me to a small town, which could change my life forever.
Mr. Kerr took a moment to survey the crowd.
You know what?
He wiped away a single tear.
Wow. From the second I set foot in Beacon Pines, something about this place has held me captive. You see, change represents opportunity. It represents potential. It was change that helped me recognize the potential of this place. To see the people of this town, despite suffering great loss, still held on to the things that made them special.
He thumped the podium to emphasize each word.
Community, conviction, commitment, change.
Mr. Kerr nodded confidently, biting his lip. The crowd was silent, in rapt attention.
Fate made a perfect match that day. Nothing is more important to you than community. To you all than community. And Perennial Harvest is a community first and foremost.
Mr. Kerr methodically made eye contact with each section of the crowd.
The only way you made it through the foul harvest was an unshakable conviction. A conviction that a better tomorrow was just over the horizon. Perennial Harvest was founded on the conviction that we are the horizon. This festival is a symbol of our commitment to each other.
His voice began to build to a crescendo.
Yeah. Now we walk hand in hand into a future we will shape together. And that is what change is all about. Grabbing the future by the scruff of the neck and making things happen. Change is a choice. I am tickled pink that we will all be making that choice together. How great is that? Just imagine what we can accomplish. Oh. This is it. What was that?
The crowd began to look around nervously.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Don't worry, a little thunder isn't going to ruin this day. Everyone, remain calm.
Mr. Kerr quickly flicked through his note cards.
Where was I? Through all of my travels, I have learned one true thing. One always reaps what they sow. We have all planted a lot of good in this town, and so it is with a happy heart that I can proclaim.
He raised his hands up to the heavens.
Our harvest awaits. Same.
At that moment,
Bad ending
a
again.
merciless wall of impossibly cold air ripped through the crowd, instantly freezing everyone and everything it touched. For a man like William Kerr, this was a fitting way for things to end. On a stage, with an entire town frozen in rapt attention for the rest of time. The end.
Bad ending.
There's that ice again! Whenever I think we're getting close, it comes along and ruins everything! Maybe we should just quit? Maybe you should just close the book, walk away, and never think of me again.
Give up on the story.
No, I don't mean that. We got a little closer this time. We just need to try again. Please.
Alright. Have a supply? Oh my gosh, there's options here. Let's see. Just make sure I add that one. Okay, so I have this way to go. I can go. Alright, what's here? They'd run the classic good cop, chill cop.
They'd run the classic good cop, chill cop interrogation.
I'll handle this. Just gotta play it cool.
Luca walked calmly to the light switch, flicking it off and on a few times. Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎 shook his head, gathering his wits.
Golly, I sure got my bell wrong.
He looked over to find Luca, who returned a calming grin.
Sorry, Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎. This was all a big mistake. Luca, what's going on here? Why do you have me strapped down? No one's fault, really. Rolo just got a little startled. Rolo's here?
Rolo and Beck emerged from hiding to give a timid wave.
Well, alright. Mistakes happen. You kids give old Hiram a good scare. Just get me out of these ropes and call it
Luca
even.
glanced over to Rolo and Beck, who replied with skeptical looks.
Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎, why are you in my grand's basement? I'm here to help, of course. Help with what? What's my grand up to? If you cut me loose, I can show you. How do I know we can trust you?
Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎 exhaled with disappointment.
Luca, have I ever done wrong by you? No. And since your grand moved to town, haven't I been nothing but welcoming? Yeah. So why would I turn my back on your family now? It's just... all this stuff seems pretty weird. A board with names of people from town, an archive of my dad's old disturbing patient notes,
Luca gestured to the corner.
barrels of explosives. I can explain everything. You just need to untie me. You kids deserve an explanation.
Luca looked again to Rolo and Beck. This time they shrugged. Luca began to slowly loosen the bindings. Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎 gently rubbed his wrists.
That's a good lad. This'll all make sense in
He
time.
edged imperceptibly toward the stairs as he spoke.
Bad ending? You see, this town has secrets, Luca. A very dark past indeed.
Before the kids had even noticed his movement, Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎 was at the light switch.
A past that must be brought
He
to...
punctuated his final words by flicking the switch and rushing up the stairs.
Light. Son of a...
Beck darted to the wall and turned back on the lights. It was too late. Rolo confirmed what they all heard.
He just locked us down here?
Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎's muffled
Oh,
voice
no.
came from behind the door.
I wasn't lying, you know? This is for your own good. You kids just keep tight down there, and let the adults handle
They
this.
looked bewildered at each other.
Play it cool, huh? Not now, Beck.
They heard the staccato thump of quick steps exiting the house. The kids looked down in resignation. This isn't how it goes in 𝖘𝖈𝖎. For some reason, they'd always assumed it was up to them to save their town. Luca opened his mouth, hoping to conjure some magical words to make this right. Only a hollow croak escaped.
Bad
The
ending.
end.
Oh, bad ending.
Well, we certainly aren't going to find
That
a
was
grand
fast.
resolution to our tale locked in a basement. Back to the drawing board.
That was a fast bad ending. Okay, so I guess I go sly, right? This way.
They'd run the classic good cop, sly cop interrogation. Luca and Rolo ducked behind a barrel, leaving Beck to her task. With a few crisp snaps, she roused Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎.
What? What's going on here? You're that Will girl. Please call me back. Sorry about all
Mr.
this.
𝖘𝖈𝖎 looked down and shifted a bit, testing his restraints.
It seems there's been a mix-up. You see, I'm down here for the same reason you are. Juniper sent you here?
Beck caught herself before letting the surprise manifest on her face. She'd already gotten him to reveal his relation to Gran. This was gonna be easy.
Oh. You know how Juniper is with her precautions. Operation Sparkplug has us all on edge. I guess she thought you needed some backup. But she sent a child? What better way to avoid prying eyes? Would you suspect a kid? I suppose that makes
Mr.
sense.
𝖘𝖈𝖎 wriggled a bit in his restraints.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Beck quickly removed the ropes.
It had That had to be uncomfortable. A little, yeah. But you understand, we never know who to trust in this town.
Mr. Tolliver rubbed the growing knot on his forehead.
Very true. So it turns out we're both here too.
Beck twirled her hand, as if to prompt Mr. Tolliver to finish her thought.
Destroy the
Beck
evidence.
shook her head and clicked her tongue.
Yep, the old gal is nothing if not thorough.
Mr. Tolliver let out an amused huff in agreement.
She sure is. Can't blame her though. If anyone here find out that we're going to destroy the source, well, we both know how bad that might be. No one will know anything once I finish cleaning things up down here.
Beck was on a roll now, playing Mr. Tolliver like a fiddle.
You sure you can finish this up on your own? Juniper trusted me for a reason. You can leave the rest to me. Good. There is one more loose end I'll go work on. Loose end? Oh, it's nothing really. The other day I had the radio on scan while restocking the candy show, and wouldn't you know it, I intercepted an old phrase in a perennial harvest transmission. Underground secrets. That's ominous. I think it might be a password, but Juniper dismissed it. Said it wasn't mission critical. What's the password for? We don't know. So we have a password and know where to put it? That's gotta mean something, right? Good thinking. You should probably go work that out. I've got this under control. That's a relief. Between you and me, this basement gives me the willies.
Heading for the stairs, Mr. Tolliver hesitated and turned to Beck with a puzzled look. She grinned and gave him a peppy wave. With a shrug, he continued up the stairs, whistling a jaunty tune.
You guys catch that? Sure did. This whole time Mr. Tolliver had a candy shelf, and all he ever sells us is apples.
Beck blinked slowly in disappointment.
Same. The password, Rolo. Well, sure, but once things are back to normal, I'll be having a word with Mr. Tolliver about that candy show. Fine, in the meantime I've got an idea.
She turned to the table and began tearing small scraps of paper.
He said he heard a password on the radio. Any good spy transmission is never what it seems.
Beck marked each scrap of paper and leaned back.
We need to find the hidden meaning. Okay. What's another word for underground? Buried, covered, could it be a cover-up? Maybe it's one of those each letter is a number thingies. So U would be 21, N would be 14, D would be... oh. It's an anagram. Nuns Creek Drugstore.
And Beck looked at Rolo with amazement.
Huh? Rolo, that was incredible. Well, it's either that or Kren's Nudes... Huh. Kren's Nude Drugstore. Yeah, I think you were right the first time. How did you do that? What can I say? I love ciphers. Well, I guess we know where to go next. I don't know how that worked. Investigate Nun Creek's drugstore. Alright, we going. Let's go, crew, in the middle of the night. Hello. You scared me half to death. Sorry. You kids haven't seen Mr. Tolliver around, have you? Nope. He's got me waiting around like the slice of pie. He's got me waiting around like the last slice of pie. I swear that man would be late to his own funeral. Oh, it's so dark. I got the crew. Oh. You're late, Augustus. Sorry, sister. We caught up with work. What's caught up with work? Work? You? I had a few more details to lock down for the festival. Oh, what do you have to report? What was this insipid town festival really about? I think...
Gus looked around nervously.
I think Mr. Kerr really does want to do something good for the town. He's actually a pretty nice guy. You should spend some time with him. I didn't pull strings installing you as mayor so that you could make friends. Your job is to help me figure out what Kerr and Perennial Harvest's true intentions are with this town. We have a responsibility. This is our father's town. Was. Excuse me? This was our father's town. He's gone, heiress, and he isn't coming back. Father left us with nothing but problems. Mr. Kerr came and offered to help us. We accepted that help. We didn't agree to them turning Father's warehouse into a toxic dumping ground. That's just a temporary arrangement. The glow can be seen from our damn backyard, and they're dumping their nasty little secrets on us. When all this is inevitable goes wrong, who do you think will be blamed?
Iris's cry hung in the air.
We have a new choice to make now, sister. This town is going to change whether you like it or not. Are we going to choose to be a part of that future or be forgotten in the past? It's a shame. Father named you Augustus, but you always just be a Gus. Good night, heiress. I'll see you at breakfast tomorrow. How come they don't talk at home? They talk like out in the open. It's getting late, children. Oh, no, this lady's like reading 24/7 over here. Knowledge, he spat with a sneer. There exists a gulf between knowing something and being able to do a damn thing about it. I do hate it when the villain makes a good point. Oh, you're going to the drugstore. Hello.
Solomon stood proudly at the entrance to the drugstore, holding a brown bag overflowing with black licorice.
Hey Solomon, we're looking for Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆𝖑𝖘. Is he in there? I'm afraid not. Then where'd you get that candy from? You might say we have an arrangement.
Solomon shoveled a surprising amount of licorice into his mouth.
Sometimes it's the small pleasures in life. Though we might not always have family to rely on, licorice has never let me down. Well, I can't say licorice would be my first choice, but whatever floats your boat. You can tell a lot about a person by the choice of confection. Oh yeah, I guess. I like sour gobs. I'm certain you do. I always wondered why Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖑𝖘 kept licorice in stock. You must eat enough of it to make it worthwhile. There are many ways to earn loyalty. For some, it's as easy as cold hard cash. Well, he's right. It's locked. There's gotta be more clues. Okay, let's see. Interact. Oh, that's it? Okay. Oh, I need to check this, right? Have you ever seen anyone actually use this thing? Besides Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖑𝖘, no. Alright, we checking.
Beck cupped her hands on the glass to peek inside.
That is not a normal phone booth. It's got like a blinky keypad. Why would there be a blinky keypad? Kren's nude drugstore? What? I mean, underground secrets. The password.
Beck flung open the door and they all squeezed in.
Can they even fit there? Alright, let's see
Luca
here.
cracked his knuckles and entered the letters into the keypad.
Sounds like that did something. Great, now what? I guess we...
The inside of the phone booth dropped loose from its shell. Without even the space to panic, they closed their eyes, held their breath, and accepted their fate. Suddenly, the chaotic descent slowed to an effortless landing. It was unclear where they ended up, but at least it was solid ground.
Same. Oh.
The air was stagnant and smelled vaguely of chlorine.
I knew it. You knew that there was a secret hub full of strange tubes under the phone booth? Of course I did. Didn't I say that? No. I definitely thought it. Luca, do you remember when I said how cool it would be if the trans-dimensional conduits from Hank Atomic issue number 12 was real? Rolo, at one point or another, you said that about every technology ever discussed in Hank Atomic. That's why I'm such a good predictor. It looks like each of these have something written on them. Let me just investigate everything else first. This looks bigger now, this booth. This suit has a broken mask. Oh, So we have found our mystery warehouse creeper? We've at least found their hazmat suit. If it walks like a nun creed and talks like a nun creed, let's not jump to conclusions. Just saying. Alright, we'll do this one first. Mining Operations Alpha. You guys have mines here? Not that I know of. This town are all farms and fertilizer, and a series of tubes. Pa always says you can only trust a miner up to the point when they hit gold. Not sure how that wisdom applies in this exact situation. That's the thing about Pa. You don't always realize what he means until it's too late. Perennial Harvest Main Office. That's where my mom works. What does she do? Science stuff. Is she involved in all this? We just moved here. How could she be involved? True. Valentine Fertilizer Warehouse. I gotta go for it, but have a good day. Thanks for coming by, Denayan. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a great rest of the day. Don't know if I'll still be here when you come back, cause I don't know how far into the story I'm at actually. But hope you have a great rest of the day. Bye bye. Isn't that where you almost got snatched? Yeah. Why would Perennial Harvest have a tube going to the old Valentine place? This is starting to feel like something big. Oh. That's a lot of buttons. Almost forgot to email. Okay, thank you. Oh, I changed my Mwahaha so that it goes up a bit. It's animated Mwahaha now. It looks cooler, you know? Better than just not moving for that one. Stand aside, Earthlings. I've read enough Hank Atomic to know my way around sci-fi tech.
Rollo's hands hovered over the field of blinking buttons.
Eeny, meeny, miny. Oh. Oh. Rollo, what did you do? Nothing. I didn't even mow it yet. What was that? Hide. Where? There's nothing but weird tubes down here. Just get back. Oh no. Shit. 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 Awesome. You all need to come with me now. We aren't going anywhere with you. Not until we get some answers, Mr. Underground Secrets. I told them it was an absurd password, but they love anything that makes them feel clever. They who? That's no matter. If I can keep you hidden until after the festival, I might be able to save your skins. We don't care about our skins. Hold on now, I like my skin. This all stops now, Nun Creed.
Joseph waited for a moment in silence.
You sound just like him. Who? Walt. You don't get to talk about my dad. You know, your father and I were friends back before—
He gestured toward the strange tubes.
All of this. That's a lie. It's true, I used to bounce you on my knee. What happened? Same thing that always happens. Reality, complications, life. We were a team, Walt and I. An idealistic doctor and a bright-eyed pharmacist. Both hell-bent on helping folks. So you were his sidekick? No. We were partners. He helped the patients and I helped him. Yep, total sidekick.
Nun Creed let out a growl of a sigh.
Luca, I need you to know this. I need someone to know this. One day, Sharper Valentine comes to us, says he's got an opportunity. He's found something he didn't quite understand, and he was willing to pay us both handsomely to help him understand it. And my dad said no. Your father and I both believed in helping people, but the thing I could never get him to understand was, it's a lot easier to help others if you help yourself now and then. Classic sidekick into villain plotline. Walt loved being righteous, almost more than he loved his family. He was wrong about one thing though. When he begged me not to take Valentine's offer, he said, Joseph, if a person says yes one time to Sharper Valentine, he'll make sure to keep on saying yes to him until the day he's dead and gone.
He shook his head wistfully.
Sharper's long gone, but he's still got me saying yes. Is there a point to the sob story? Not really, no. Just an old man trying to delay what needs doing.
𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆 took a menacing step towards the children.
I tried to keep you safe. I tried to keep you and Juniper out of this, but you forced my hand.
𝖘𝖈𝖎𝖆 began to laugh.
What? You really don't know? My gran isn't out of this. She's been scheming right under your nose. Juniper? Seems like she's planning on crashing the town's party. She's going to disrupt the festival? Why would she?
The color drained from 𝖘𝖈𝖎's face.
Oh no. How does she know? Apparently she knows a lot of things. What? Let's just say this isn't the only underground lair we've busted into today. And honestly, hers is way cooler. She's got maps and explosives and bad intentions. Big man.
𝖘𝖈𝖎 grabbed Luca by the shoulders. His eyes were frantic.
You need to tell me what she's going to do right now. She doesn't understand what it is she's messing with. Tell me now. She's in danger, boy. I don't know. She's had a map with the mark and the fountain in town square. The fountain, but why would—
A jolt of realization struck Mr. 𝖘𝖈𝖎.
She knows about the source? What the heck is the source? If she tries to destroy the source, it can end us. Oh, dear gosh, she's going to freeze us all. Oop. You all need to run. Run where? Away. As far away from this town as you can get. Head west and don't look back. Oh, he just blooped out. That did not go how I expected. So, we're totally following him, right? Totally. See you on the other side. You good? Yep. I love this town. Same. Well, at least we found something. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to click the subscribe and notification buttons for any future videos. Bye!